Was Representative Scalise's shooter simply following Loretta Lynch's orders? The left is on a mission to purge our nation of conservatives. They'll resort to any means necessary, including violence. They won't stop until they've successfully transformed America into a degenerate, left-wing dictatorship. The assassination attempt on Republican congressman that resulted in the hospitalization of House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, our could be the byproduct of radicalization by leftist leaders like Loretta Lynch. Lynch previously released a disturbing video in which she said blood and death would be necessary to advance the progressive agenda. James Hodgkinson was simply obeying the radical ideology espoused by the former Attorney General in that video. Blood and death? That's exactly what Hodgkinson was up to at the Virginia baseball stadium, where he tried to commit a massacre. Fortunately, there were armed police officers on the scene. Scalise's leadership position gives him a 24-hour security detail. As we common-sense conservatives always say, the only person who can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. But you won't hear the progressive media talking about the virtues of widespread gun ownership. And you won't hear them talking about how Hodgkinson was a radical Bernie Sanders supporter and campaigner. Those facts don't fit their narrative. Because, for the media, and for Democrats like Loretta Lynch, it's all about the narrative. The narrative they want to spin is that Donald Trump is some kind of mad dictator. In their minds, then violence is justified. It's reprehensible. Then they use guilt by association. All Donald Trump supporters are viable targets. So are all Republicans. All these Democrat rats need to do is convince enough gullible liberals of their lies, and soon you have the nationwide terrorizing of conservatives. It really is sick. Many of these radicalized liberals don't have the best mental health to begin with. They're easily worked up by the stories Loretta Lynch and her ilk make up, making them think President Trump and Republicans are going to take all their rights away, and the only solution to some of them is bloodshed. Loretta Lynch would do well to devote herself to something more productive, like preparing herself for criminal prosecution. She's going to need some good lawyers when the hammer of justice comes down on her for having used the Department of Justice as a weapon to help elect Hillary Clinton. Lynch went as far as telling James Comey to downplay the investigation into Clinton's email server and call it a matter. That's obstruction of justice. Loretta Lynch could well find herself in prison. With such a criminal past, it's no surprise she's also possibly guilty of inciting violence. James Hodgkinson and other thugs committing crimes against conservatives are de facto pawns of the Democrat Party. We believe it's the liberal dog whistlers who are ultimately responsible for this violence. To end the carnage, we have to aggressively investigate known radicals. They won't stop radicalizing impressionable progressives unless they're prosecuted. Just dealing with the lower-level players isn't enough anymore. Many on the left are playing for keeps. They aren't below killing, maiming, and defaming to get their way. Letting them continue on like they've been doing would be suicide. To protect ourselves and our families, we need to shut down the Loretta Lynches of the world. Lock them all up. Watch more video below. What do you think about this? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe 24 Hours channel. Goodbye and see you again.